Hi guys, my name is Kimberly Fairley and I am so excited to introduce you guys to my new YouTube channel called Beauty Beyond Brokenness. I am a published author. I am also the founder of an organization called Beauty in Brokenness, which is a peer-to-peer mentoring program for women that are survivors of sexual assault and rape. And so the purpose of the organization is to be able to walk through life with women after the separation of an abusive or violent partner. And one of the things that I'm hoping to accomplish with this YouTube channel is to be able to bring awareness and hope, as well as some resources to women all over the world, not just within the city of Pittsburgh where I live. Being a victim of sexual assault, rape, domestic violence, these are things that are unfortunately becoming very common for women. It's not something that a lot of women choose to talk about, but it is something that millions of women across the world suffer in silence with. And so personally for myself, I don't consider me to be any greater than or any better than any other woman. It's just that I have found myself in a position, excuse me, of being able to speak up and being able to not be silenced anymore. And I'm choosing to do so because I know that there are tons of women that are in similar situations that are silenced, that have been silenced for years and decades and have been suffering in that silence. And so it's time to speak against that. It's time for no more silence. And it's time that we just stand up and we raise a standard against abusers and all of the aftermath that it causes. And so a couple of the things that I wanted to bring up really quick in this video, just as an introduction, is to just be able to share some information. So if you're not familiar with my work, I do have 3 published books. My first one is called Perfectly Imperfect, and this is my story of forgiveness. So this talks a lot about different relationships, my family, how I was born, even being in the church and experiencing some things that caused me to have to take a really hard look and assessment as to what forgiveness was. My second book is called An Encounter with Grace. And this one is my story of grace, being able to understand it, what it looks like to be judgmental towards other people's situations, and to hopefully come to that place of understanding what grace is, and then how to actually extend it to other people. And last but certainly not least, one of the things, or one of my books that I'm the most proud of, I'm proud of all of my works, but one of them that I'm most proud of is this newest book. It's called 144 Days. It was just released on September 21st. And this is the one that's detailing my experience of being sexually assaulted and failed by the justice system, by the district attorney who chose not to file charges against the male who sexually assaulted me. And so a lot of what we're going to address in this channel is sexual assault, domestic violence, and all of those ugly things. It's not about the person, so please be very aware that it's not in any way, shape, or form about the actual person who assaulted me. That person has no importance in the world at all. However, or at least no importance in my world, I'll say it that way. However, it's about the fact that this is an act that happens and that it's an act that needs to stop. And so there are tons of males all over the world, whether it be in the United States, whether it be in South America, Africa, Asia, it doesn't matter. There are tons all over the world that choose to commit this act. And it is something that is very damaging, and we're going to stand up, we're going to raise a standard against it, and we're going to talk about it. So I hope that you guys are able to join in. I hope you're able to get something out of these videos, and we're going to be talking about a lot of different information, topics, and resources to help women live their lives beyond a violent partner. So I hope that you